South Korea's benchmark stock market reopened on Thursday following the 3-day Seollal holiday and immediately showed strength. It's now nearing the 6,000 mark thanks to Samsung Electronics. Soo-jin reports.
The KOSPI surged more than 3% on Thursday, surpassing the 5,600-point mark for the first time in history. After being closed for 3 working days due to the Seollal holiday, the KOSPI opened strong and closed at 5,677.25.
It appears the overall rise in the U.S. stock market over the 2 days of the Seollal holiday gave a sense of relief to the domestic market. Additionally, expectations for the semiconductor industry remain very strong.
In fact, the rally was primarily fueled by a semiconductor boom, with market bellwether Samsung Electronics leading the charge. Shares of the tech giant jumped and closed at an all-time high of 190,000 won, up 4.85% from last Friday. This was largely bolstered by reports of higher pricing for its next-generation AI memory chips. The secondary tech-heavy KOSDAQ index also experienced a dramatic surge, jumping nearly 5% to close at 1,160.71. The rapid ascent in KOSDAQ 150 futures and spot prices triggered a buy-side sidecar, a regulatory measure that temporarily suspends program buy orders for 5 minutes to curb excessive market volatility. Experts note that after the rise in the KOSPI, the government is now looking at the KOSDAQ to make policy changes that will help it grow. In anticipation over the government's efforts is now being reflected in the market. Despite the stock market rally, the Korean won weakened against the US dollar, with the exchange rate closing at 1,445.51 per dollar. This comes against a backdrop from the latest U.S. Federal Reserve meeting minutes that revealed a split among policymakers, leading investors to trim expectations for interest rate cuts. This bolstered the U.S. dollar globally. Soo-jin, Arirang News.